This is your spoiler warning for 1985's The Howling II, Your Sister is a Werewolf, directed by Felipe Mora.
Yo, this is a long one. We had so much to talk about because this is an insane film. We introduce a new segment that I am super excited to bring you, and we have a lot of facts and a lot to discuss about this film. So, strap yourselves in, get yourself a bucket of popcorn, put some peanut butter on it, maybe some chocolate, maybe put some dots on there, maybe some gummy worms, maybe some salt, maybe some pepper. All right, you put too much on. All right, now let's get the party and see you on the other side. Bye.
Even a man who is pure in heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the Wolfsbane blooms.
The autumn moon is bright. The wolf creature! It's out there, isn't it? You've seen it, haven't you?
A strange beast, somewhat resembling a wolf.
Welcome back to When the Wolfsbane Blooms, your podcast for all werewolf and werewolf-adjacent media. I'm your host, Mangy Matt, and I'm here with...
Oh, it's sexy Sibyl. What is up? What's up, gamers? Pew, 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 pew.
This isn't a gaming episode.
Yeah, so what?
Fair enough.
The gamers are listening. They're listening, and they're like, yo, what's up with games?
Yeah. You just, to all of our gaming audience,
you've connected with them.
Yeah, you've lured them in now.
I was like, I just wanted to connect straight with you. And that was the really meaningful thing right here.
Yeah, the very underrepresented community of gamers.
Yo, gamers rise up against the tyranny of Matthew.
Against the tyranny of Matthew? What do you mean?
Matthew is the most tyrannical.
I fear I'm a bigger gamer than you. I'm more in the gaming community than you are.
I think you're more in the incel community. I don't think you're more in the gamer.
I don't know what you mean by incel. I have sex frequently. So thus I
you
cannot
gotta stop
be
this before I hit you.
a celibate.
What? You cannot be a celibate?
Wait, fuck. I can't be shit. No, an incel. Fuck.
Okay, well, hi. This podcast is about werewolves and werewolf-adjacent media. Today we are talking about Howling II.
We are.
Your sister's a werewolf because Matt decided to stop talking about it. Matt, how have you been? It's been a long time since record.
It's been since record.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to conjugate that?
No.
Oh, no.
Since our last record.
You can say that? That's proper grammar?
Yeah, in the colloquial sense of, when did we record last?
Well, yeah, when did we record last? Our last recording.
This is a record. Next time is a record. It's like a record session. It's just, I'm just being colloquial with you.
Sorry, I don't know why
I
that
said
caught
exactly what I meant.
That caught me so off guard. I don't know why that caught me so off guard. Anyways.
But good way to yes and.
Thank you.
Oh, you said something wrong. I didn't like what you said. All right, continue, Matt.
No.
Let's hear about it. We said we were going to be nice to each other today.
I suggested that we have a counter for every time like Sibyl's mean and I'm stupid.
Well, we'll just have Matt throw it up in post for the video that's definitely going to get edited.
It totally will. I don't know what you're talking about. I've got every single video edited right now. All
right, let's talk. Let's not talk about video. Go.
Yeah.
What's up with you?
What is up with me? Well, we're both done with school. We're both in
Yeah, I know. I graduated the 5th grade, everyone. It was hard.
Good for you.
I learned about hexagons.
How was that?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh,
You really mix them up with pentagons?
shit. Oh, fuck. I was thinking of Pentagon.
Oh, and don't tell me you weren't thinking of quadrilaterals.
What are those? What?
You didn't learn about your quadrilateral.
You're
not gonna be
making
able.
shit up. Shut up, man.
You're not going to be able to go to 6th grade. You have to know your quadrilaterals. What are the rules of quadrilaterals? Come on, Sibyl.
Would you quit fucking with me and just talk, man? What are you fucking talking about?
Hey, I'm just celebrating the fact that you graduated 5th grade, but I mean, clearly not. You didn't learn enough.
You know what I did learn?
What'd you learn?
I learned that life will always put you down when you're at your best.
Yeah.
I learned that sometimes you gotta postpone a podcast recording. I learned that sometimes your friends, they'll let you down when you need them most. And I learned that Matt, you won't always be there for me. And I had to rely on myself alone. Would you dig me out of this hole, Matt? I'm tired of improvising on my own.
Where is this monologue going?
Nowhere. I need you to intervene. Speak.
God, fuck. All right, you want to hear what I've been doing? I've been really excited to have more free time, and I've been thinking that it would be really nice if we went and had a zoo trip together. Wouldn't that be fun, Sibyl?
That would be so good.
Wouldn't that be great? We should go to Roger Williams. They have wolves.
Who's Roger?
The guy down the street.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
has a
keep
zoo.
seeing TikToks for a wolf conservatory.
Do you actually?
So, and like it's just like they've latched on. They're like, werewolf podcast nerd. I'm like, ha, wolves.
That's pretty great.
And so now I'm seeing. Oh wait, not on TikTok. I use Instagram.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing wolves all the time. I'm just like, little wolves.
I feel like that would be a fun thing to like get on the podcast. Just like a special episode, like Wolf Conservatory.
It's always good. Wolves, they're the best.
Continue. Speak on. What more? What more about your Wolf Conservatory adventures?
No, just sometimes they howl.
They tend to do that.
Sometimes they're doing dog shit, and you're like, oh man, they're so fluffy.
You did say dog shit, and I was immediately flashbanged.
No, shut up. You shut up. You're not bringing it up again. Anyways, let's talk. One thing I'd like to bring up, since Matt hasn't asked about what I've been doing recently.
What have you been doing, Sibyl?
Well, I've been watching a lot of movies.
Whoa, that's very different for you.
I never watch movies.
Yeah, that's so true, and I've always said that. I've always stuck by that.
You watch any good movies lately?
No.
That's so good.
I watched some pretty bad movies.
Yeah, me too. I went to the theaters and I watched Backrooms. That was dog shit.
Was it really?
That was dog shit.
Funny.
Everyone was like, "Oh man, you gotta go see Backrooms," and I was like, "It looks like dog shit." And they went, "Oh man, you gotta go see Backrooms." And I went, "Okay, I'll see Backrooms," and it was dog shit.
Yeah.
It was about 20 minutes of a good film, and then the rest was so poorly a constructed plot with characters that had nothing going for them that I wanted to laugh out loud in the theater. I could not comprehend how poorly a story could be created.
That's pretty funny.
And then
Yeah.
I drove with a friend to Massachusetts, to Provincetown for the Provincetown Film Festival to see Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma.
Jesus Christ. Okay, what's that?
That is Jane Schoenbrun's new film.
Okay.
Do you know Jane Schoenbrun?
Not a clue.
That is the director of I Saw the TV Glow.
Oh!
That is the director of We're All Going to the World's Fair.
Okay.
She is an absolute genius.
Mm-hmm.
Her films are revolutionary, and every time she makes a film, I am like struck with this sense of like, what the hell? How could you have this like microscope directly into my personal experience? There's no way this is everyone's. Like, it's not one of those films where it's like, whatever it is, it appeals to something within you. It feels like, for some reason, this director is making films that just hit for me so hard. Like, of course, I Saw the TV Glow, Trans Experience, all that.
Yeah.
Like, We're All Going to the World's Fair is a lot of like almost being raised on the internet. Like it's, you know, you get this story of this girl and she's pretty much the only character besides this one other guy she's running to online. And she's taking place in this like augmented reality game, whatever the heck. What is it? One of those ones, the world games where it's like you pretend something's real.
Yes,
and
I would say augmented reality.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Big open world, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. And so she's doing those and she's making videos with it. And it's just like that idea of like uploading videos and like being like tied in with the web. And it's genius. This newest film is a commentary. It's all about, it has so many references to so many slasher films from the 80s. A lot of them, like Friday the 13th, quite a few sleepaway camps, so much knowledge that, like, so many just tiny little things that I was just going like, oh, well, that's me. I know that. Hey, that's my little bit of knowledge. That's my fixation. That's the thing I love in a really like different way, because like those other two films are devastating. Like they will make you weep sometimes. Like I saw the TV Glow especially. Like I can't watch it without breaking down. We're all going to the World's Fair is so intense. This film is much more joyful. It's like it gives you a lot more hope, and it's about exploring a certain vulnerability in sex.
Okay.
In this sort of slasher world. And I'll leave it at that. But very, very fun. And Jane Schoenbrunn was there, and she answered some questions at the end. And so it was just very, very cool experience. Amazing.
That's fun. Okay. That's a much better, just from the sound of it, that's a much better movie experience than I have had like the past few weeks. That sounds really, really fun.
What'd you see?
I decided to watch every single Sharknado that's ever come out.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt.
I wish I could take back every second of time that was taken from me. I should have stopped.
No, none of them are fun.
That's the thing. It's like they're put forth as like, oh, it's just mindless, dumb fun. They're not even fun.
No.
They're just poor.
No, I'm honestly mad at you for watching them.
Yeah, I am
I think
too.
less of you as a person right now.
Good. I think you should.
Out of all the things to marathon.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the Friday the 13th, Matt?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Streets?
Yes.
Hellraisers?
No.
Saws?
Unfortunately.
That's not true. There's no way you've seen all the Saws.
Not the last one. Not the newest one.
What? I have a feeling you're lying to me. If your reaction to just the latest Saw was what you were in that bathroom, you're telling me you sat finally through every single other one?
I did not sit finally through them, but I watched them. I was horrified. Well, that in the movie theater was a combination of me having a drink.
To clarify, for those who don't remember.
No. Oh, no. Those that don't remember.
We've mentioned on a separate episode.
Have we?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
When Matt went and saw X with us, when it came out, very early in the film, he left the bathroom and stayed there.
Not very early.
Very early.
No.
The minute like gore started. It was the first trap.
Yeah, the first trap is like decently far into the movie.
Yeah, that's fair. It's very early. It's the trap. Like, you have the benefit of the fact that a lot of story happens before the trap.
Yes. So, okay, early into the gore, yes. Not early into the movie.
Sure. Okay.
And then so much bullshit of the movie.
It was great. It's a good story.
Oh,
You give me that. Don't make that sound. Don't you do that.
Okay.
That's not good critique.
I don't like the story because it's a lot of watching John Kramer be like, I'm sick and I'm dying. Here's how we can heal you. Thank you. And that's it. It's the entire story. From a professional standpoint.
Matt will learn how to critique things one of these days.
I'm going to be so real. I don't remember most of it.
No, of course you don't. 'Cause how would that make any sense as a critique to just describe kind of what happened? He's just like, oh, he gets a medicine and that's a bad thing?
I was so drunk for most of the movie. Okay. I was like borderline drunk for most of the movie. And as soon as the first gore scene started, I sobered up instantly and felt so ill.
That's nice.
Yeah. But that was
And
also
every single other Saw movie you're saying you sat through. La 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 la.
No. No. I was very uncomfortable by most of them. Most of them I did have to like turn off at points and like give myself a second and then go back to them. That one was also the only Saw I've ever seen in a movie theater. So it was...
But did you see all the other ones with like the lights on?
No, but it was like in the comfort of my own home.
Made that much of a difference? Yeah, that's
Yes.
crazy.
It's on a gigantic screen in front of me, whereas the other ones are like on my phone. It's this tiny little thing and it can be like,
You're watching it on your phone?
either on my phone or on a TV. The TV in my room isn't that big.
Well, get a bigger TV.
I don't need one. My room isn't that
You
big.
obviously need one if you
Why?
weren't throwing up at Saw 6.
You fucking...
You moron. Obviously, if you're watching movies on your phone and you're like, this isn't much better, you obviously need a bigger TV.
But it's better for it to be small so I don't sit there like, oh, I can see all the gross, terrible, awful details.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No.
All right. Other films I've watched recently: Friday the 13th Part 3, Freddy vs. Jason, and then Hellraiser Part 3 through, I've watched now I think through the 6th movie.
There are 6 of them?
Yeah, there's way more than that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, all right, let's see. Hold up.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hellraiser.
Yes.
Hellraiser 2 Hellbound is the thing. The trouble is a lot of them don't keep the numbers, so the titles are really hard with these ones.
That makes sense.
Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth.
Yes.
In that one, Pinhead's free from the box.
Yes, that
He's
one I know.
going
of.
fucking crazy. There's the CD Cenobite. You got Fudge. You got number 4. That's the one that has bits in space and in the 1700s. That's Hellraiser. I don't think it has a number. Is that hell? Oh God, there's so many names.
Hell in space.
No, I'm trying to think. I think 5 is Inferno. 4 is Bloodline. So Hellraiser 4 Bloodline, or maybe just Hellraiser Bloodline. 5, I think, is Inferno.
Inferno is the last one I know by title.
Okay. Well, then Hellraiser 6. Hellseeker.
Okay.
Right. Then there's Hellraiser Deader. Then there's Hellraiser Revelations. That's where I think it's a bit of a reboot, and they do a sort of like, what's it called? Where you see through like a normal camera. Like a shaky cam kind of thing.
Oh, found footage.
Found footage, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And then after Revelations, I would say I can only think of like Hellraiser Judgment. That came out in 2018. And then they did the reboot, which is just called Hellraiser.
There's a found footage Hellraiser.
Not all of it, I don't think, but it's
Okay.
definitely got parts.
I was going to say that is at the same point a really, really interesting take, and also what the fuck?
They're all really bad after number 3.
That's unfortunate.
And only like half of 3 is okay. I think the reboot is okay as well, if I remember,
Okay.
but only okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, we really need to talk about what we're going to talk about.
Speaking of sequels.
Speaking of werewolves, actually, before we get to the actual thing of the episode, I have to do my segment, Matt.
Oh, lead away.
Are you ready for a segment? I've prepared a segment.
Yeah. One of the many segments that you were going to talk about. Bring it on. What's this
We've
one?
got a new segment for everyone. I hope everyone will love it. I've written a theme song. This is Werewolf News. Welcome to Werewolf News, everyone.
You made it. How did you make that?
I just took a sample of a news track and I overlaid wolves on top of it.
I was expecting so much more to that answer.
Like I went to a samples library and I found a news thing. You know, I did like a fade in, a fade out. I found good moments. I think I just did the time a little bit. Like I did some complex stuff, but for the most part, I just put wolf sounds over.
I was expecting so much more of a complex answer.
I didn't like play the sounds.
Well, I was fully. You also. It's on the thingy. We could. Which one is that? So I know. So I don't just press it at random.
That is number D.
Number D.
Yeah, D is a number. It's my favorite one.
Okay. Yeah. Number D. All right. Werewolf news.
D is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. All right, here we go. Werewolf the Apocalypse Rageborn was announced. This was announced several weeks ago, and I wanted to do it as quickly as possible. However, we haven't recorded an episode in a while, so I apologize.
It's been a hot minute, but we're here. We're here now, and we can werewolf news all we want. There's a hair on my nose.
So, Matt, you're familiar with Werewolf the Apocalypse?
Yes, I am.
From the World of Darkness series, Werewolf the Apocalypse is this role-playing game. In that world, a new video game has been announced. It is from Creature Studios Inc., which is based in Quebec, and it is planned for a 2027 release. It is an action-adventure game based on Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition.
Nice.
It is a Metroidvania taking advantage of the multiple forms offered by Werewolf the Apocalypse. So if you remember in Werewolf the Apocalypse, you got werewolves who, or like Guru, I think they're referred to. We haven't done a deep dive into that, and I haven't played before. But they got like their human forms, and then they can turn into these wolf forms that look like a normal wolf. And then they also have these sort of like in-between forms. I don't remember what that's called. But so that's 3 distinct forms. And what this game talks about, and what an interview that I saw, is that there's a really unique aspect to that is really suited to these action-adventure games. These different forms that you can sort of unlock and that you need to change in between to access certain areas. The first trailer was only released a short bit ago, but you can follow the social media for updates or wish list on your preferred platform. One of these platforms is on Steam. It's got a nice little trailer with Louis Lamarche talking about it, and it looks very fun. I'm going to show Matt some little clips of gameplay here, and we will be uploading some clips onto the Instagram as well. So that's that right now. You can see him going down a railroad, attacking some people, exploding some bombs.
That is so fun. Yeah.
Matt, if you want to look at that.
I'm going to hold on to this so I can like speak into the microphone. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, so that's like the full wolf form. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, there's human form. I like how there's like different... Yeah, you can take different actions because like the human form is fully just holding a shotgun. Whereas like the wolf form, like the full wolf form was just like picking up environment things and humming them. Mm-hmm. That's sick.
Yeah. And you know, I love some Metroidvanias, you know me.
Oh, I bet you do. /positive.
/ Pinor.
/ poop and cock.
What, man? That's inappropriate.
This looks so sci-fi too. Like
Well-
so much more sci-fi than I'm used to with World of Darkness.
You know, I really haven't had much experience with World of the Darkness. You certainly will be more of an expert on that.
There's like crazy lasers and well, I mean, I have slightly more experience than you. That's this. Maybe this is more usual and I just don't have enough experience. But like, there's a crazy laser trap and this is cool as fuck.
Neato.
Yeah. Here we go.
Awesome. And so there we go. That's what I have to announce. That is new werewolf news to keep you up to date. What is going on with werewolves?
I like this segment. This is a fun segment.
Well, you know, like how can we keep it up to date? While I'm at it, because I definitely will not have the chance to do another werewolf news segment on this before it is first in stores. The upcoming comic, Universal Monsters Blood of the Wolfman, will be arriving in your comic book stores on June 24th, which is the day after we're recording this. Hopefully, I can upload this like tomorrow and actually on the day or maybe like the day after, but who knows. It is written by Joshua Williamson and its artist is Leo Max. Let me pull up a quick photo of this. This is through Image Comics, and it's got this absolute sick-ass cover right here.
Oh, that rocks.
And at the very least, we will do a post on it on our Instagram. So make sure you follow the Wolfsbane Instagram at WolfsbanePod to stay up to date with all werewolf news if you want to know about what werewolf stuff is going on.
We have to cover this.
Oh, you think I'm not going down to the
Oh.
comic book stuff? Well, that'll bring me to another segment that I've planned.
Okay.
I'm not doing it today.
Oh, fair enough.
But-
I understand. Yeah.
I have at least one thing for another segment.
Is it going to be Sibyl's Comic Corner?
Shut up, Matt. Shut up. Why would you spoil things? Anyways, that was werewolf news.
I love the idea that the wolves are just in the studio, like somebody put them there.
I love it so much. I thought it was so funny when I created it. I'm just like, well, you know, wolves can't talk.
That's so funny. They're just there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so as we have said before, today we're talking about Howling II. Your sister is a werewolf. And I'm going to hop into the synopsis because, my God, we have so much to talk about.
Yes.
This episode is going to be so friggin' long.
You are much tighter with your synopses. Go.
Oh, I've written the synopsis.
Oh, you have it written.
Yeah, I did everything for this episode, Matt,
Yeah,
because I
that's fair.
had time.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had time at work, and so I did it. So the director was Philip Mora, writer was Robert Sarno / Gary Brandner. Kind of. Let's talk about it. Howling II, Your Sister is a Werewolf is a fucking insane B-movie sequel that makes the wild insanity of the first film seem as timid as if it were written by nuns. It follows the sister of the reporter Karen from the first film, and Jenny. It follows Ben, the sister of the reporter Karen from the first film, and Jenny, a new reporter lady, because I guess every movie has to have one of those in it now. I say it's woke gone mad. Why do they need a reporter lady, huh? Why not a strapping young reporter fella? Just kidding, this movie is far from woke and quite sexist at moments. Ben and Jenny are told by a random guy that shows up at the funeral, Stefan, played by the iconic Christopher Lee in what may be his worst role since all those times he played Fu Manchu, that Karen was a werewolf. They have to stab Karen's heart with a silver stake, and after that, the film loses most of all of its sense of structure as they head to Transylvania to take down this head werewolf lady known as Stirba. that, as we see throughout the film, also just has a ton of magic powers and dresses like Rita Repulsa from Power Rangers. Ben and Jenny fuck. Jenny gets kidnapped and used as a hostage because she's the only woman who's a protagonist. Ben saves her, Stefan kills Stirba, and the two die together. Very simple idea of a werewolf movie, huh?
But it was anything but.
I think it was pretty simple.
It was pretty simple. There are just some insane fucking moments throughout this movie.
Man, if you think the movie is insane, you wait until I read to you the trivia that was on IMDb for this film.
I've been waiting for this for so long. Okay, Sibyl teased how much information that she was bringing into this, like what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, well, I was preparing it. We were going to record this a while back. Mm-hmm. But like, I have been excited to record this episode since day one of this podcast. On either the first episode of this podcast or the first recording of this podcast, I mentioned this movie. I mentioned the end credits of this movie, and I actually remembered it wrong there. But I was blown away with the trivia of this movie. There is so much interesting stuff. And so we have that synopsis, right? You got Ben, who is the brother of this girl who died from the first movie. She became a werewolf. They stab her with a silver stake. You got Jenny, who's a reporter lady. Those two fall in love, I guess. And then you got Stefan, who's a werewolf hunter who knows friggin' everything. And you got Stirba, who is in Transylvania, the dark country.
Which is crazy.
Oh, you don't know how crazy it is.
I'm imagining that.
Okay, why don't we save some of these facts for last? And let's work our way through moments we found good.
Yeah, moments we found good. Maybe I'm starting at the wrong end of the Twinkie here, but I do want to bring up like the last scene before the credits.
Okay.
With the fucking Halloween costume.
You mean who's wearing it? Stirba?
No, the werewolf that just walks up to their apartment on Halloween.
What?
Okay, so at the very, very end of the movie, Jenny and Ben have presumably gotten married. They're living together.
Oh,
and they have an
yes.
apartment.
Okay, you mean yes? I forgot.
And so it's Halloween, and they get a knock on their door, and it's this full fucking werewolf.
You went fully out of order here.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm starting at the wrong end. I'm at the very end of it.
So this is after the climax. They've killed the big bad. This is the end credit, like right before the end credits of the movie.
Right before, like genuinely very, very tail end of the movie. And there's just a werewolf standing at their door with the little Halloween bag. And they're like, oh, trick or treat, good werewolf costume, blah, 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 blah. And they watch the werewolf be all confused, and he walks into the apartment next door. And later they go and knock on the door, and this like short, creepy little man goes out. And they're like, oh, does a kid live here? And he's like, no, I live alone. You should come over sometime. And they're
we're not going to do that. We're not coming over.
They look at each other like, we're not doing that.
I'd rather not go to the creepy man's house. Why is that scene in the movie?
I don't know. It's so fucking pointless. I feel like it's supposed to be the punchline of, oh yeah, the creepy man's a werewolf. Ooh, there's a werewolf next door. But it's like, there was nothing tempting about the man inviting them in. There's no idea of like, oh, they're gonna walk into another trap when he's sitting there like, you should come over. I would really enjoy that. Like, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that man is supposed to just be a creepy man.
Yeah.
And I think like the kid doesn't go into that apartment.
No, he's a werewolf. He is the werewolf because it's a real werewolf that knocks on their door. It's not a costume.
Sure. Well, we don't know that for sure.
I mean, I suppose so.
I mean, he walks down the hall and then he's gone.
Well, yeah.
And so we don't know. Like,
Does he walk down the hall?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he went into the...
No, he didn't go into the apartment.
Then I'm misremembering.
I mean, I might misremember. But it's just like, yeah, so it's all about like, who's this strange kid? Maybe he came from the neighbors. But like, you wouldn't ask like, well then, if the kid went in there, you'd ask, well, where's the kid?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm misremembering the events. I'm so taken aback by this creepy little man.
He's so creepy.
Who's like, yes, come in. I would so enjoy if you came into my house. And it's like,
to steer us back on track chronologically.
Sorry, anyway.
I'll put us back to the opening of the film.
It took me so off guard.
The film opens with Christopher Lee and his character, Stefan, reading from a book, the Bible.
Any book.
You know, it's the Bible, I guess. Who knows? It might not be. But he is reading from Revelation chapter 17, verses 2 through 5 from the New King James Bible. It says, and on her forehead a name was written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of earth. Just like spooky, ooh, eerie. And it's like, what the fuck are they talking about? It's an interesting way to introduce the film. Immediately brings us in. We get Howling II, Your Sister is a Werewolf, which for some reason on IMDb has an ellipses before Your Sister is a Werewolf. I have no idea why that is because it doesn't seem to appear like that on the DVD. And then we got the club, the punk club at the beginning, where they are all performing and Stefan is hanging out. And Christopher Lee is, I guess, just trying to like blend in here in his character. And just for some reason, his character puts on like fun sunglasses. It's just like ones that have this line across them and that's it. And it's like, why would you think that would make you blend in?
Genuinely, no matter what scene it is in this movie, he always looks out of place. And it is never more exemplified there.
I mean, he looks more in his place in Transylvania.
Yes.
Transylvania.
Yeah. But even then, like, there were multiple times during the movie where it was like focusing on other characters, and then he walks back in, and I'm like, that's not Stefan, that's just Christopher Lee wandering onto the set of this fuck-ass B movie for some reason. He never looks like he belongs in the movie.
He is... I love him. I love him so much. He is so fucked in this movie. And all right, I realize I think I have to break out the facts.
I think you do. Please.
I think I have to break out the facts before we jump in and jump around because I don't think I can go chronologically without like hiding some of the facts I want to. I
also want you to bring up the... I'm not going to spoil what it is, but I want you to bring up.
Okay.
Just continue. Just there's one particular detail that I'm very excited for you to talk about because I want to know more about it.
Okay, let me bring up one fact. So Sibyl Danning, the actress who played Stirba, the main baddie in this. Sybil!
You played Stirba?
No. It's a different Sybil, but it was nice. It's Sybil.
Sybil connection.
Sibyl Danning, she was wonderful. I was looking at some of her like other films, and one of like the key descriptors of like when people were describing her as an actress, it's like she's this sexy like queen, blah blah blah. Sibyl Danning was tired of having to go topless or nude so often in her movies and wanted to remain clothed for this one. The producers disagreed, but in the end, a compromise was reached where Danning would do a single topless shot. What was the problem with this, Matt?
What was the problem with it, Sybil?
She was very angry on watching the finished film to find the ending credits feature this shot no less than 17 times. So this woman, she was just like, I don't want to go topless all the time in my movies. I'm a bit tired of that. Everyone just always wants me topless. And the producers go, no. And so he goes, okay, I'll do it one scene. And they used it. And I think there's like this little piece of trivia later in the IMDb where it's like it was counted by somebody. And I think the total is like 25 or 26 times.
It is a criminal amount of times.
It is played with a song with the rock band in the beginning where they're playing it. And like with the beat, it just shows her opening her, just opening up and going topless and just showing her boobs again and again and again. It's insane. And then to then also be hit with the fact that she didn't want to go topless in this film. Oh my God. Now that's one crazy fact.
Yeah, that's a pretty fucking crazy fact. Jesus Christ.
It's one crazy fact for a production to have. It'd be crazy if there were some more.
Okay. You've come out swinging quite strong. I'm afeared for what else you have prepared for this.
Now, granted, that's a pretty tough and powerful one.
Yeah.
When Sir Christopher Lee, right, the renowned Sir Christopher Lee, known for playing Dracula in the Hammer horror films, he was cast in Gremlins 2, The New Batch, 1990. One of the first things he did was apologize to director Joe Dante because he directed The Howling, 1981. So the director of the first Howling movie, he went up to him and he apologized for being in The Howling 2.
That is so fucking funny. So, okay. Now, from the way you're saying this, Joe Dante also directed Gremlins 2?
Yep.
Okay. That's really funny. Oh, God. I wonder what he thinks about Gremlins 2, because I really enjoy Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2 is fantastic.
It's such a fun movie.
It's very funny to think that, like, The Howling and Gremlins 2 are, like, same director. It's like, yeah, that's a varied skill set.
Part of it makes sense now that I know about it.
Okay.
I don't know why. Did Joe Dante also direct the first Gremlins?
I don't know. Wasn't that Chris Columbus? Or maybe he just wrote it.
I'm not sure.
Anyways, here we go.
Anyway, yeah.
This might be my favorite fact.
I'm so scared. What is this going to be?
When the werewolf suits finally arrived for the shoot, they were contained in a crate marked 20th Century Fox, Planet of the Apes. Director Philip Mora was horrified to find he had been sent monkey suits. He quickly contacted a producer who replied, "You're talented, you'll make it work." Mora tried to get his point across that the monkey suits were impossible to pass off as werewolves, only to have the producer hang up on him. Stuck with monkey suits, Sir Christopher Lee overheard the dilemma and came up with the idea to help make the ape-looking werewolves work with the improvised line, "The process of evolution is reversed." Director Philip Mora loved the idea and said the movie became noted by one critic for being the only werewolf movie to have the phase man, monkey, wolf. They're literally monkey suits.
Oh my God.
It clicks. It clicks so much.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so funny?
Oh my God. Where's my phone? I need to. I need a reference image. I need to go look back.
Like, there are so many things where you go, God damn, those werewolves look way more like monkeys than they do wolves. And then to like be met with that fact, I was howling because they are so monkey suits. There's not a doubt.
You were what? You were howling. I'm gonna look up the suits. Yeah, okay. God, that's so fucking obvious. With like the two little fucking ears fucking. It's just a fucking monkey suit. I thought they were just shitty wolves.
No, they were monkey suits. What do you do? We only got monkeys.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Isn't that...
You can... Yeah. Okay, I'm never going to be able to unsee that. It's so obvious when you look at them. Even
before I knew the fact, I was going like, God, these look like crazy monkey suits.
I didn't even put together that they were monkey suits. I was just going to say that they look like shit.
That's good.
Like, this looks like shit.
Yeah, that does look like shit. But like, that's not even like the worst. I think where it gets the worst is when you see them like in the woods standing up, and then you're just like, that's a monkey suit. Like,
yeah.
Sybil Danning, remember this is the actress for Steerba,
yes.
went to the director right after release on DVD and told him they should do a direct sequel to this movie. She had a treatment already written and passed this on to Philip, who loved the idea. He came back after talking to Gary Brandner, the author of the original Howling trilogy of books, and who said that after 6 Howling movies, they should move on to doing their own new films. Gary, Philip, and Sibyl were partnered to make a new film with the working title of Wolf Project. So they almost, and I would love to find out more about this, but Sybil Danning, the girl, she had this treatment written of a direct sequel to this movie. Could you imagine they continue the canon of this movie?
What the fuck? Where would you go from there?
Who fucking knows?
Like the film wraps up pretty nicely.
I mean, it wraps up, certainly.
No, not in a good way, but I mean, like, it wraps things up.
Yeah, like, there's like nothing to do.
There's no room for continuing. The werewolves are supposedly dead. Except for the creepy fucking neighbor. And Ben and Jenny have left the scene. They are gone.
Good old Ben and
Stefan
Jerry's.
didn't survive.
Yeah, Stefan's dead.
Like, there's no continuation for that. What the fuck are they gonna do as a direct sequel?
Who knows?
I feel like the first movie didn't need a direct sequel. And here we are.
Oh, it needed a direct sequel, baby. And it needs many more.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask this question because I want to know. And this is also what I was going to ask about at the very beginning. The second title of this movie.
Yeah.
Is what I believe to be the original title. Is it?
You're talking Your Sister's a Werewolf?
No. There's a second title to the movie.
Which one?
Steerba Werewolf Bitch.
Ah, yes, that was the original title.
Yeah, because I'm thinking...
Where'd you see that? Where did you see that?
IMDb, maybe, question mark?
Then why are you reading my trivia?
Well, because I want to ask about it.
I think I just told you that, didn't I?
What?
Didn't I tell you that?
No.
All right. Yeah, I can tell you about that.
So, I want to know, was this movie at any point not meant to be a Howling sequel?
No. It was always meant to be a Howling sequel.
It was.
The MPAA would not allow a movie to have the word bitch in the title, so the film had to be renamed for U.S. release. The various subtitles considered for the movie included Steerba, She-Wolf, Bark at the Moon, and It's Not Over Yet, which was used for the U.S. trailer. Before, ... Your Sister's a Werewolf somehow won out.
Yeah.
Ready?
I love the tag somehow won out. Because how did you pass up literally every other name?
Ready?
And land... Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here's a good one.
Okay.
According to the director on a recent commentary, when the crew arrived in Soviet-controlled Prague, he asked the local authority for a location to shoot the werewolf's lair. To his surprise, he was taken to a Catholic church and was shown the church's crypt. He loved the location, but felt uneasy about doing scenes that contain nudity and killings in a church, so he went to the priest to tell him about what they're going to do. And much to his surprise, the priest gave him permission. He was taken aback and asked the priest, "Isn't this considered desecration?" To which the priest replied, "Absolutely. But we've been asking the Soviets to allow a bishop from the Vatican to come visit us for years, and now they have to for sanctification." The next day, he received a call from the priest informing him that he called the Vatican and they gave him the go-ahead. Philip Mora also said that the Soviets were impressed with him for not caring about shooting in a religious building, as they disliked the church and would do anything to annoy the Vatican. They shot the werewolf's lair in a real Catholic church crypt. Isn't that crazy for this movie? They had like orgies in there. They had... Shut up. Orgies in there.
That, okay, shooting a movie like this in an actual church and having messages sent back and forth between that church and the Vatican is like some shit that, I don't know, Christopher Nolan would get up to. Of like, my vision really involves shooting in a church, so I need to go talk with the Vatican about blah, 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 blah. Not this.
Well, no, it wasn't the director talking with the Vatican. It was the priest talking with the Vatican.
Oh, I thought you meant like the director directly talked to the Vatican about shooting in the church.
No, he just talked to a priest.
Mm-hmm.
And originally he didn't like even need to necessarily have his permission, apparently, according to that. He was just saying like he could shoot in this crypt. And then he asked the priest, he like let him know what was going to happen. He was like, "Oh, no, go for it." The priest would have had to ask the Vatican for a bishop to come and sanctify the place.
I understand. I'm understanding now. I'm sorry. I was so fucking blown away at the fact that anything to do with the Howling II reached the Vatican.
They probably wouldn't have mentioned Howling II.
I have to imagine that they did.
They're filming the Howling II, so you better sanctify this church, because you don't want that dog shit movie on this church.
In my heart, someone speaking Italian to the Pope said the words Howling II.
Oh, Mama Jalapa, Howling II. Mama Jalapa.
Where's Liam when you need him? Oh my god.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So the reason Gary Brandner, right, the original writer of the books, is listed as a screenwriter on this is because the first draft of the script by Gary Brandner was closer to his book, The Howling II. Very little remains of that. Like, basically none of it, apparently. And according to Joe Dante, the original script featured a woman walking her dog, and it was called Dante, showcasing that the author was pissed at the original director of The Howling because Joe Dante apparently at one point said that his movie was better than the book.
Oh. I fear there are very few occasions where that canon should be said to an author.
Nah, there's plenty of them. Fuck them.
I mean, sure, but also
there's
like
plenty of good movies that are better than books.
Okay, fair, but like to directly be like, hey.
Look, he didn't say it at him. He just said in an interview.
Okay, whatever, fine.
Don't do that at me.
What? That?
Don't do that at me.
Do you want to do it back as
No. No, it's not the same. Last fact. Last fact. We've been in it for some time, but this is my last fact. So if you remember from Howling 1, there's this character in Howling 1 called Marcia Quist, who is the werewolf lady with like the crazy hair. She's the one that appears in the bar at the end that got you really mad.
Yes.
Now, she was supposed to be Mariana in this film.
Really?
Right? And it makes very much sense when you think about it. Her hair is the same, is very similar, like very similar outfits, like a main werewolf girl. Totally makes a lot of sense. There were two reasons why the actress from the original film, Elizabeth Brooks, did not want to return. One of them was that she was diagnosed with brain cancer, and the other was that she was told by Joe Dante in the original Howling that her nudity would be in only like silhouettes, and instead there was a lot more in like on full display in the original Howling.
Yep.
So unsure which is true, but Elizabeth Brooks did not return. But it's very interesting that the character of Marcia Quist is not in this film. Although Marcia Quist is the character from the first film, played by the actress Marsha Hunt in the second film. I think that's fun.
That's pretty fun.
All right. Now, open reigns. Let's talk about this bullshit.
Oh, God.
How do you feel?
This is one of the rougher movies that we've watched.
I think it's so interesting because like the plot like seems like it might be going like in an okay place.
Yeah.
Until they like go to Transylvania and then it loses sort of like all sense. They just like spend multiple days just like hanging around. I did pull up some facts that were research on my own about Transylvania that I think are fun. Mm-hmm. But what did you think?
So I thought, honestly, going into this, or not going into this, after I had watched it, I fully was under some impression that it surely was like, there was originally the idea of like, Christopher Lee werewolf hunter goes to Transylvania to hunt werewolves, and that was the entire story. And then it had to, for some reason, become a Howling sequel, so the first part was tacked onto it because of how disconnected the two stories feel.
I mean, it's crazy. It's fucking insane. It's also just like they keep adding stuff to what can werewolves do, what is a werewolf. And so like you don't know what Stirba does. Like when you first see her, she's an old lady, and there's this sacrifice that they have like covered, and then they pour what we later find out is the blood of the lamb. They pour it on her crotch, and then Stirba drinks this up, I believe, through her nose, or just is like inhaling that kind of.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, that not through the no. They pour the blood of the lamb on the woman's crotch, and then Stirba goes to the victims, to the sacrifices, like face, and then just like breathes in through her nose and like sucks life force from her.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then Stirba becomes Sybil Danning, young, attractive, great, right? Then she's got like a gargoyle on a staff that is fucking insane. She is casting spells, sometimes that do things, sometimes that don't. One time she casts a spell that summons Stefan, and it doesn't do anything. It has no result in the movie.
She has kind of like the nonsense magical properties of okay, technically it should be like the other way around, but the best comparison I have is like, have you seen the second Doctor Strange movie, Multiverse of Madness. Okay.
The only reason I would is because it's directed by Sam Raimi, but it wasn't enough. It's still Doctor Strange and Marvel, and I'm very tired of it all.
Not great. And one of the like huge issues that I had is with Scarlet Witch having zero defined abilities. Like zero definition.
I mean,
That
when
she
you're a
can just-
witch, you can do a lot of
but
things.
she can do anything whenever she wants all the time for the convenience of the plot. And it was very similar feeling in this of what can Stirba do? Whatever the fuck she needs to do. Have a magical cape that melts someone's eyeballs up? Sure, why not? Have that.
I don't think the cape did it.
Yeah, it did. Well, okay, it wasn't the cape, but like the cape was glowing red, so it was like this effect of like,
Oh, yeah, sure. She was casting a spell, and they would have been protected if they didn't have the holy earbuds fell out. The holy wax earplugs.
For shame.
God damn, my holy AirPods fell out. God damn.
my church
The blessed
sanctified-
plugs made from holy wax is so funny. They're like, come on, it's a holy earplug. It's like, what are you talking about?
Of course.
It's just, there's so many things. It's like, here's a holy metal. And then I think one point they're going to like hunt Stirba at the end. It's like, here's a chalice. It held the blood of Christ.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you had that on you?
I
Thanks, bud.
With like the nature of this movie, I was so prepared for like, here's the holy M16. Go get her.
There's holy metals at one point.
Oh my god.
And I'm fine with like building on like a lot of stuff with werewolf lore. I love like that sort of development, but a lot of this was just like witch sort of lore. And that can sort of make sense. But it was just like, why?
It felt like a vampire, werewolf, and witch story all combined into one, and the lore just started.
Yeah,
getting
because then you also had
lost.
the silver stakes and all
Yes.
that. And you didn't know what they were really doing. Like, at one point, the priest guy confronts Stirba alone and then gets face fucked by the gargoyle to death. And it's like, why did Stefan send him alone to do that? And like in the end, Stefan encounters Stirba one-on-one and takes her down. But it's like, why did he do that?
Who
All
fucking
right.
knows?
You ready for my fun
Yeah.
research that I did looking into this movie?
Go ahead. This movie genuinely drove me insane. So I'm yeah.
I had fun research. So when reading in bed, Jenny says that Vilk is the local word for wolf, and that they are staying in the center of Vilkava, which translates to the place where wolves live. And so I was like, well, you've given me where you are. Let me find where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've said we're in Transylvania, and you've then given me a language and where they are. Is this real? Let's see. It is real. The language appears to be Czech or Slavic, and Vilkava is a real village in the central Bohemian region of the Czech Republic.
Really?
This is really interesting because a lot of the film was shot in Prague, which is in the Czech Republic and would be near this real place. But the story takes place in Transylvania. It's not near the Czech Republic.
Yeah, no. So
The distance between these two places appears to be about 1,000 kilometers as the crow flies.
thank you. Thank you for that denomination of as the crow flies. Needed that one.
So that was my fun research of like, oh, look, it is real. Oh, look, Vilkava. Wow, how nice. And there's that. And here's Transylvania.
Where is Transylvania?
It's in Romania.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Why the fuck did I ask that?
I don't know.
Anyway.
So
Yeah, what the fuck?
it's just fun pulling up Google Earth and be like, what happened? Did they move?
That's it. I fear you didn't have to include Transylvania at all.
Like,
You could have just said, what is it, Vilkava?
Vilkava. Like,
Vilkava.
and that's nice. That's a very fun fact of like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. You got the
Use that. We're in. Oh fuck! It wasn't the Czech Republic at the time because it was Soviet. It was like Czechoslovakia. I don't know my geographical history.
Sure.
I'm not sure if it was split up
Probably.
at the time.
Yeah, probably, man. Who knows?
Whatever. Why not just say, "Oh, we're going there because there's this evil werewolf Stirba"? Why does it need to be Transylvania?
The dark country,
Like,
full of dark people.
who calls it the dark?
What do you mean the dark country? What's dark about it? It's dark. There's no sun.
Yeah, there's no sun. Actually,
They
it's
put a giant dome over everything.
Strad von Zarovich is there. It's just like Barovia all over
Oh
again.
my god, this is just like that one time when Mr. Burns blotted out the sun.
What?
Simpsons movie on the big screen.
Yeah. I've never seen a Simpsons movie.
It wasn't in the movie, actually.
Oh. I don't know much about The Simpsons.
All right, here's some fun details.
Yeah.
In the beginning, when we first introduced the werewolves, there's one guy doing scrape behavior, which is where a wolf, like scrapes its feet on the ground. They do that to mark their scent there. But why is this guy doing it with shoes on? It's a fun detail. Like, oh yeah, that's a werewolf. But it's like, why is he doing it with shoes on?
I'm so good. Well, he pissed, obviously. Yeah, it's implying he trickled down his leg.
Oh, fuck.
I'm so glad he's getting into character. What do wolves do? I know.
Better mark my territory.
I'm gonna pull my bed down and piss on the set.
It is certainly something.
What a fucking experience.
Aren't you so happy to have experienced that? Like, think of all the people who have experienced Howling II, Your Sister's a Werewolf.
We shared that with them now.
Remember the scene where the werewolf Vlad can smell the fuck juices of Ben and Jenny? He just goes, oh, nice.
Oh, I forgot about
He doesn't do anything about it.
I forgot about that.
It just takes a moment to be like, hey, don't you worry. Werewolves can smell fuck juices from quite a distance.
He's a pervert. He's a pervert werewolf.
I mean, he just smells it. Like, he doesn't do anything about it. Like,
Yeah, but he acknowledges it. He's
he's just like, oh. Like, I mean, you'd acknowledge it too. Like, fuck, if you were fucking in the next room, be like, oh shit, Matt's getting something. Good for him.
I fear if you did that, I would call you a pervert. Why are you sniffing my sex juices?
Why are you making fuck smells so close to me?
Because if I'm in the other room and we both have an individual room,
You should hide your scent better. Why do you got such a smelly cock?
What do you mean?
Wash
Sex
your
has a-
cock better.
I do. Sex has a smell. What do you want me to do? Put fucking candles and potpourri under the door?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll do that next time.
Or at least not have a problem with me sniffing it. Like,
Why-
what do you want me to do?
Why are you sniffing it?
Well, because I have a nose, Matt. I'm like, he doesn't try to, and I wouldn't try to. You have a nose. You smell what's around you. It's not like he's going,
Yeah, I think I need to get some of that holy earwax, but like put it up your nostril. Whatever.
like you could, but that's fucked. It's like, you're the one making the smell. Stop making it.
Okay, I feel like I should be able to make my fuck smell wherever I so choose.
No.
Why?
What? Not wherever you so choose.
Okay, wherever I so choose in my private part of the apartment. I don't even live with you. This is such a theoretical.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Yes.
if you got a problem,
Yeah.
don't spread them outside of your room.
I'm gonna piss all on your door, and I'm gonna start doing scratch behavior outside of your
That's
door.
not what scratch behavior's for.
You just said it's to mark territory.
Yeah, but it's not like after you pee.
Oh, I figured it was after you pee because like peeing is marking territory as well in some animals. No. I'll pee for the fun of it. That's just for like the thrill of the game.
You love to pee.
I do. It's my favorite.
If I know
activity.
this guy, he loves himself a pee.
I love pissing on everything ever.
Yeah,
Trees.
He's certainly my favorite character from Life of Pi. Am I right? Am I right up top? You remember that book / movie? Hell yeah, up top.
/ play.
Well, I think we should get to rating these babies.
Goddamn.
Unless there was something you would like to bring up. You okay? I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to hurt you.
How do we rate things, Sibyl?
Oh, well, Matt, we rate things on a scale of 0 to 5, and we rate them not on a scale of how much we liked it, but on a scale of how great they are of a werewolf interpretation. Is this the perfect interpretation of a werewolf story? Does it have the themes? Does it have the attributes we would normally associate with a werewolf that we would view in the sort of components that go into the perfect werewolf story? So with that being said, let's break it down. What does this have? What does it lack? Let's go.
Well, it's a monkey suit for starters.
It's a fucking monkey
so
suit.
I think it's lacking
Talking to that
quite a
microphone,
bit.
please.
Yeah, I'm talking into the microphone. Sorry. I was recovering from the fact of you said Life of Pi. I need to segue for a second. You said Life of Pi, and all I could think about was a Life of Pi, but I'm the tiger and you're the person. You have to deal with me on a boat for like a year. Anyway, sorry, that was really funny in my brain. These are monkey suits.
Yeah, these are monkey suits. And you know, when they aren't monkey suits,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe when they are, like you have when Mariana, which is the badass wolf girly in the punk club, and she lures a couple punks from that club in the beginning to like a warehouse. Haha, warehouse. That's when a house gets bit.
I thought that was when a house bites a person and they, on a full moon, turn into a house.
Well, it's not when it would have to be a warehouse bites a person. They become a warehouse. Maybe.
Anyway.
It would have to be a warehouse bites a house, maybe.
Oh, it turns into a warehouse. That's pretty funny.
So,
Yeah.
you have her like face changing, and it's just like a bunch of like gunk and stuff on her face. Like it looks so fucked up. And like there's points where the werewolves look kind of cool. But like especially in those moments, it kind of looks like the troll from Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah. It took me a second to visualize. Yeah.
Do you remember that? That
I
was
do.
so slimy and gross. That
Yeah.
one gave me fucking nightmares.
Really? That
That
did?
thing was terrifying.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna question it. I have ridiculously stupid fears of like old costumes in movies. Anyway,
You're still afraid of things.
I am
And that's unacceptable.
I am so fucking afraid of the walrus from Tusk. I need to bring that up. I mentioned it before this podcast. I am so scared of that walrus.
I am literally not afraid of anything.
I'm so glad you just 30 seconds ago. So I'm gonna rate.
I said
This-
was, Matt. So
Did you?
shit. Eat my ass.
Fuck. When?
I mean, you're spending the night tonight, so you
Yeah.
can do it then. I guess we'll play some video games and then you can get it in there.
Hell yeah. I rate these
To
like
show my progress in
Oh.
Werewolf: The Last Warrior. I've been working on my speedrun, everyone.
oh, that's fun.
I can get most of the way through level 2.
Hell yeah. What's it take you?
I mean, I go pretty fast through it.
All right, I'll see it.
However, fuck, it's hard to do a spinny jump, man.
I can imagine.
The inputs piss me the fuck off.
I fear I'm gonna get a very
Like, I just don't know why it just doesn't read it sometimes. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, it's just you press up and B at the same time. Why is it not reading it?
because it hates you, obviously.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What are you gonna rate it?
Okay, I'll rate it.
Other things we should mention, though.
Yeah.
Silver steak.
Silver,
There is talk about the full moon, but the moon, but they do not transform only on the moon.
no, they don't.
No,
There's like mentions of it.
no, but like that's the same thing as like the first Howling movie as well.
Oh, that's so true.
I
I can't remember if we took points off for that.
Yeah.
We did?
I don't know. No, I don't think we did. I think that was a perfect one.
Yeah.
And then we have like the holy earplugs. We have like the magic. We got the gargoyle to take into account. We got that the werewolf can bring back like the little zombie Vasily. Remember when like that little person was pretending to be a child in a
I
costume?
do remember that. Yeah, and for some reason,
It's like, why?
Stefan followed this strange little glowing child into an alleyway.
Well, he had the necklace that he gave to his friends.
Oh, well, yeah. Still weird. Still weird to follow the child alone.
Well, he wanted to know. You're
I
gonna
know.
get jumped by a child?
But you're in this... He keeps referring to it as the dark country, and he's like, oh, this is...
He
the
doesn't.
land of-
He
this is
referred
a land-
to it once.
this is a- whatever. This is a land of evil and blah, 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 blah. You would think that like a seasoned werewolf hunter would be a bit more cautious of strange occurrences.
Maybe, maybe not.
I think Stefan was pretending to be a professional and kind of just got lucky up until the end, and that's why he died.
He's so crazy.
Yeah, I think he was
I
just
love
like,
Christopher Lee, though. I'd die for him. Although, I wonder if he ever apologized for Fu Manchu.
if he apologized
Those are
for
horrific.
yeah, if he apologized for this, he probably did.
I mean, that's not the same.
No, on his deathbed, he
That's
was
a
like-
different level.
It was like, I'm Christopher Lee, one of the greatest actors. I've killed Nazis. I'm sorry about Fu Manchu.
He apologizes for Howling II, but not Fu Manchu.
I was actually proud of Fu Manchu.
He's like, I thought it was funny when I did the yellow face. But
I thought
it was an
invigorating.
embarrassment when I was hunting those werewolves. Christopher Lee! No, man! No! That's not right. I loved you as the Dooku. Sarmamon.
I loved you as Willy Wonka's father.
Oh, Dooku.
Whoa. I'm giving this like a 2.5.
Yeah, it's a good rating, I think.
Because there's like the spackling.
I mean, it's all about werewolves. You
Yeah,
you got that
it is.
fun vibe. You got the werewolf orgies, which are fun. But like it fucking sucks.
Oh my god, the werewolf depiction is just bad.
Yeah, I might give it a 2.
I think I'm gonna stick with my 2.5 because I
Look,
love.
just stick with your things. You change it too often.
Well, I am sticking with it because I love there's the idea of leaning into like Christianity and the werewolf and like the beast within, or
Yeah, you love Christianity.
famously.
What's your favorite psalm?
What's my favorite song? I could not, as a confirmed Christian, I could not tell you what the fuck a psalm is.
You know what a psalm is.
I
Come on.
What? I don't know what.
Come on, you know
counts.
what a psalm is.
I don't know what counts as a psalm.
Come on, you know what a psalm
I
is.
genuinely
You know what a psalm is. Come on.
What's a psalm? Give me a psalm.
In the day of the Lord, the sun will rise like the dawn of eternity.
Is that a psalm?
Yeah.
I thought those were just like fucking songs that we say.
Pretty sure.
I could not tell you. I did not give a fuck about church.
Yeah, me neither, man. I had ADHD, and then they'll get mad at me during church time. And I'd be like, I'm so bored. And they'd be like, look at the fucking ceiling and count, figure it out. I'd be like, okay. And so I'd count how many times I could follow a fan blade around. And I'd do that every day. Every time we'd go to church, and because I went to a Catholic school for elementary, and it was so boring. And I'd like imagine like constructs, and like I don't have like a visual memory, so like I couldn't like imagine like scenes. So I remember like constructing, being like, "This is me building something visually." Like
that's crazy. I would just, you know what I did to get through church? I would sit there and I would either count the like little wood knots in the boards of the ceiling, or I would imagine dragons flying into the windows and just attacking everyone.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Because I was like, this is boring. You know what would make it cooler? 5 fucking dragons.
You love dragons.
I love dragons.
All right, so that's it from us. 2.5 from Matt, 2 from me.
Yeah.
To wrap us out, Matt.
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't know. I did everything. I'm tired now.
Okay.
You figure it out.
All right. To wrap us out, Sibyl, let's come up with a psalm to close out this movie.
Okay.
Let's join hands in the name of our Father.
Dear God.
Yeah. We
gathered
here
today
to
touch
ourselves
with
your
lustful
and
horny
presence
by
the
light
of
1,000 candles.
We
hope
to
rise
our
hands
into
the
heavens
by
Thursday
or
maybe
Friday.
Who
knows?
Will
see.
Amen.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. That was bad.
We should get that on a shirt.
It was a bad episode.
That was a great episode.
What if we just record like a really long episode and we just like, that was bad. Why'd we do that?
I fear we do need to get whatever we just said on a shirt.
All right. You're blessed. Goodbye.